you don't work like this many years to get to where you are, to put the phone down now. Like, and I
just means more. And I don't know. I just want moms to feel proud when they wear it. Like, yes, I'm a mama. Yes, I have kids.
Out there, we're
dope. We are dope. We are so.
We always gotta preface it with something.
What had happened was.
Yes.
And because representation matters.
Oh, yeah.
The more we see,
when I hear this, I'm about to beat this face. Yeah. That is awesome. I'm like clapping for you, sis. That's great.
I'll clap for myself.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and launch my own business because I see so many business owners.
Don't even listen to that little voice on the inside of you that's like, because I know I was like, listen, I'm still wearing my mask. I don't know what you're doing.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sadie Says It All. This is our Meet the Woman Behind the Business series. Yes, it is. And if you are watching us on the GIM Network, thank you. Thank you so much, because the GIM Network is a new jewel in television for women. But also make sure you head over to my YouTube channel, Sadie Says It All, in about 2 weeks, because this episode will also appear there, but also with discount codes. And I also have a link to our guest website there as well. So make sure you head over there in about 2 weeks. But thank you for joining us on GIM right now. Okay, so today, y'all, we have a guest that is going to make your mouth water. Okay, that's what's going to happen. All right, so we have the amazing chef and caterer, Lola, the founder of A Taste of Lola. Welcome.
Hi, it's me. It's Lola. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so thankful. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you. Let me tell y'all. So I'm going to get into how, I ran across Lola in a moment. But I always like to ask our guests where they are from, because I like our viewers to know exactly where our guests are located. So where is it that you're located, Lola?
So I'm in Orange, New Jersey. I'm a Jersey girl, and I'm currently located in Orange.
Okay. All right. See, now the funny thing, and I mentioned this, I think at the beginning of this season, this is season 3, everyone who's watching, but I've had women from all over the country on the show, first season, second season. It took all the way to the 3rd season before I got any Jersey guests.
Really?
And yes. And I had a guest on first episode of this season. She was out of Jersey City. And now I have you out of Orange. And I was like, I feel good about it, because I lived in Patterson for some years.
Okay.
And then I lived in Morris County. I lived in Parsippany. I lived in Summit. So North Jersey to me is where it's at.
Yes, ma'am. I'm from South Jersey, but I'm located in North Jersey, and I love it. I'm definitely a Jersey girl all the way around now.
Now, what's your favorite thing about living in North Jersey? Because I tell you, I would pick up and go back there in a minute.
Well, you know what? The fine dining. I love fine dining here in Jersey. I really, really do.
Yeah.
That's like a hobby of mine,
That's a fun hobby to have, though. And I mean, with what it is that you do, and we're going to get into all of that, but I could see why, that's something you probably partake in, quite often.
It's a great inspiration. It's a great inspiration. And who doesn't love good food?
Exactly. Okay, so let's get into this. Now, I actually was having this conversation with another chef I had on. She was a vegan chef. And
Honestly Vegan, I think I watched that.
Honestly Vegan, yes.
I loved it.
Yeah. Thank you. And she's great. She's just and she reminds me of back home, because I'm from South Carolina. She's from
right.
But so we were having a conversation, and I was like, doing what you do and doing what you do, Lola. I'm like, cooking is a labor of love. Like, it's like you've got to love it and be in love with it in order for you to do it on the level in which you do. So, like, I just want to ask you, like, at what point do you think you discovered that first, like, love for cooking? Like, when did you first tap into that?
I've always been this way. Literally, as long as I can remember, I've wanted to cook and show my love through cooking. Honestly, I was the kind of little girl, by the time I was my daughter's age, which is 8,
Okay.
I was microwaving eggs and sausages and bringing it to my dad and my stepmom. Like, I made you breakfast, but in the microwave, but I made you breakfast. I've always loved it. This is literally me.
Right. No, that's awesome though, because, and I think a lot of times people don't even think about it as much that way, that it's a way that you do express your love and show your love. And, you know, and I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, because I'm gonna place her Instagram information, everything on this video. But when y'all, you can thank me later when you go, or be mad at me if you can't get to her food. But when you go to her page, child, it's like just goodness everywhere, gooey goodness, and just, you know, the chicken looking glazed, the mac and cheese looking tight. Like, it's just, girl, I told you. And I'm like, I gotta make my way to where you are when I do my runs back and forth to Jersey.
Please.
Sometimes I have to, because it's just, anyhow, y'all go check out her page. You're gonna see. And I'm gonna try to drop some video clips here and there throughout this video too, so that you all can see exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm not exaggerating. I'm really not. Now,
thank you.
No, I mean, and seriously, I mean, because we see a lot of food and stuff like that pop up here and there on Instagram, but girl, the way you caught my eye, I was just like, oh, it was like food, you know, for a lack of food porn. That's exactly what it was.
Absolutely.
Exactly what it was.
I think I use that for a hashtag sometimes. Yes, I do.
That's exactly what it was. And I'm like, you know, I definitely got to make my way to where you are and tap into some of that, because girl, anyhow. So, but what you were saying about cooking and preparing food out of love, like, I was having a conversation with my husband, because he's so basic. He don't eat much of nothing, you know, and I'm just like, it's so disappointing to my little spirit, because it's stuff that I want to make him, and he's just like, so, you know, and I'm like, dude, you know, that's how I express my love too, like with the cooking.
Right.
I love to see him eat it and enjoy it, and him be like, and I'm like, you know, we're in a very small box of that. We got a very small window of that, but anyhow.
He's a picky eater, huh?
Girl, like, just basic, just basic. Anyhow, whatever. So now your daughter, you mentioned your daughter. Does she enjoy cooking?
She does. Shane likes to cook. She really does. She likes to do anything. She's really my mini me. Anything that she could do to be around me, she's going to do it. She also tries to make little creations and bring to me the same way I used to do. So it's cute. That's cute.
That is sweet. That is sweet. Especially as she wants to be like right up under her mother, you know, doing what you do and stuff. That's precious. That is. And
her best friend. I always have her best friend. They've been best friends since preschool. And I call her my bonus baby. She's always here. And she said the same thing. She said that she's going to be a chef like me when she grows up.
See, you know what?
So that makes me happy. I'm a crybaby also.
You know, I definitely cry. That, I mean, you planting that seed and that whole inspiration, and they just watching what you do. And you know what? Here's another thing too. You love what you do. So them seeing what you do and seeing that you love it, and like, it's just that warms the heart. And that's what it's all about too with our kids. You want them to see that you love what you do.
It's great, and that you can do it. You know, my father's an entrepreneur. I got to see my father build his business up and see that you can do it. You know what I mean? So it inspired me to take my dreams and make something of it. And hopefully, even if it's not cooking for my daughter, hopefully she does the same. She doesn't have to follow someone else's dream and help them build it. She can honestly build her own.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's great. Now, this question I got for you. When did you know that you were good enough? Like the skills were there, all the flavor was there, everything. When was it solidified that
Everyone always said, like, you can cook, it's good. But I have one really dear friend of mine, and that's why you have to have a great circle. Because she was eating, I think I made like a seafood boil, regular seafood boil. It wasn't even anything fancy to me. But she was eating it and she was like, see, no, we have to stop playing. You need to sell this. You can't feed my man, but you need to sell this. She was like, people need to pay for it. I will pay for it. Can I pay you? And she made over this and she made over it. And it encouraged me. It was the time I just had my daughter. And I was kind of like, I was working at a big company and it was a warehouse. And I was like, I want to be home with my daughter. Like, if I'm a first time mom, I want to be with my daughter. I want to be a little more flexible.
right?
I can braid. So I tried my hand at that for a while and I did pretty well, but I wasn't in love with it. I can't lie about it. I wasn't in love with it.
No, I hear
so
you.
I started cooking and I would just pack up my food, put it in my truck, and I would ride around and see wherever I saw a group of people hanging out. And I would get out and I'd be like, y'all hungry? And sometimes they'd be like, yeah, what you got? And at that time I was selling all my dinners for like $10. And I was feeding everybody. I was going in every area, just pulling food from out my truck.
Well, you know what? That is awesome. No, that's a good story. I mean, that you just like, that's what I call grassroots. You know what I mean? That's what I call grassroots. And let me just circle back to the girlfriend that was like, hey, like we all need that. We all don't have that.
Right.
But to be able to have someone in your life like that wants to see you soar, that's awesome. Like,
she's
that's
special.
That is a blessing.
Absolutely. But you know, my whole circle is like that. And literally my whole circle, they're all entrepreneurs. The one that encouraged me, she's the latest to the crew. She had a corporate job for the longest and she finally decided to step out on her dreams and we're all encouraging her. But you're right, it's extremely important. We're all Black women. And you know, sometimes you just need that shoulder, that ear, that push, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's great, you know, that you have someone in your life to, you know, be that circle. And that's what I was telling. I did a live last night and I was kind of talking about a trip that we're planning on doing to Houston. And it's like a whole meet the woman behind the business getaway where, you know, some of us that interact on Instagram or wherever can actually meet up in person, because we're all so encouraging to one another online, because some of us don't have those circles, you know. And so just to be around one another and that energy, and so I'm like, you know what, if we got to go together, you know, get together and go to Houston to do it, then we're gonna do that, you know. And we're gonna have a good time and we're gonna encourage one another.
And I'm definitely going, and probably a few of my friends. We've been wanting to go to Houston anyway, so any reason to go to Houston.
Yes, girl. I was like, I want the full Houston experience. Like,
yes, and how dope would that be? I can't wait. I can't wait for all the details.
Yes, I'm like, I'm getting some boots, and I was like, it's gonna be awesome.
You are so dope. I love you so much. I love you so much. You are so dope.
No, you know what though? When I connected with you on Instagram, I, you know, asked you to be on the panel for the event that we're having June 11th. And just as I further continue to kind of, you know, see what you were doing and connect with you here and there, just like little tidbits, I was like, you know what? I'm so like, and I don't know how old you are. I'm not going to ask your age, but like, it just makes me feel good to see young Black women just out here doing it. And when you mentioned to me that your whole circle of friends were entrepreneurs, I was like, you know what? I was like, that's what's up. That's what it's about. You know, being able to support one another, encourage one another, uplift one another, and continuing to tell each other, you can do this, girl. You got this. I'll help support you. I'm here. What you
Absolutely.
need, and that's
And
what
networking,
yes,
amazing.
exactly. All right. So this one, do you have any help like when you're doing what you're doing, or you just like a one-woman show? Like, how does that work for you?
So for the most part, I'm a one-woman show. But when you see me doing pop-up shops, or sometimes you might see me catering events and actually physically serving, I usually have my team, and my team, they're my girls. They're the same women that I'm always talking about. They're the ones that have the henna business and the candle business and the loctician. Those are my friends from all those different bosses, all those different women, and they come and help me. I pay them. But those are my real friends. Those are my real friends. But we think right now with building our business, it's easier for us to help each other and lend a helping hand. Go the extra mile. They care about you, you care about them, you care about their goal, you see their vision, So those are my friends that help me when I go out like that. But when you see me doing my regular dinner sales, all those stickers you see on all my products, that's all me.
Wow. That is all. Wow. What a beautiful thing. I'm just like so happy. You got me smiling so much because I love to see Black women do and I've had this conversation several times before that, at one point we were so conditioned, to we're like crabs in a barrel, Everybody just trying to, because society had us believing like, ain't no way that all y'all can make it. One of y'all might get out of here, but all y'all ain't gonna make it.
It's true.
So it's like now there's this movement of us all realizing and recognizing how much further we can get together and actually doing that. And it's just such a beautiful thing to see when you see like all these Black women just excelling,
Right. It's so powerful.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah. All right. So you do catering events and like what? Because I know there's no limit. I just look at your stuff. I know there's no limit. So you do like catering for like what size parties? Is there a limit on the party size that you normally?
There really isn't. I've done Whole Foods. I've done 400 people. I've done fine dining with just 2, private dining with just 2 people. So no, I really haven't turned down anything yet. I get it done. I really do.
Oh wow. You know what?
I got my baby looking at me. I can't turn anything down. I gotta show her I could do it.
Ain't that something when you have, like my mother used to say, those little eyes looking at you, and you knowing that you can't quit.
You really can't. You want to, sometimes you're tired. You want to, but you just can't.
Yeah, Lord knows I get tired. I'm just like, but I'm like, okay, next.
Being a woman alone, just trying to do your regular womenly things is tiring. Then to add mom to it, and then like you're a wife and a boss. Yeah, I know. I can only imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? The mother demands don't stop. That's for sure. Like, what we eating for dinner? I'm like, dude, I don't know. What are we eating? You tell me.
Oh my God, you sound like my friend.
Like, child, I got stuff to do. I'm like, did you not see me on the laptop all day? Did you not see me live selling stuff for this other platform all day? Like, dude, like, I'm tired. So, but
you're Superwoman. They see you as Superwoman. You got to act like the damsel in distress here and there so they know. Help me.
You know what? I know. I'm like, can you please like just go boil some water and throw some noodles in it or something? Like, can you just like do that? But anyhow, girl, I am definitely going to put clips in of the food and so that everybody can see, because I need them to know. And I'm also, like I said, I'll include your website information on my YouTube channel. Okay. But I'll throw it in this video too, because it's really important. I want y'all to check out our website so y'all can go and place your orders and stuff. If you're in the North Jersey area, I don't know how far out you go, but
I don't know. Call me, y'all. We'll find out. We'll see how far I can go.
What? No limit, you know?
Right.
No
Let's
limit,
see.
baby. Yes. So I'll definitely put your website in the video as well. So then that way they can reach out to you there. But you know what? There's a little game I like to play with my guests.
I knew this was coming. I watched your show. I knew this was coming.
At the end of every episode, there's a little game I like to play with my guests.
Oh, Lord.
It's called Culture Tag. Yay, Culture Tag. They follow us. Hey, Culture Tag.
I just hope I'm still black after this, y'all. Oh, Lord.
Girl, we gonna see, because I don't know. I've seen a few black cards turn gray. Okay. So they got light skin and everything. So we gonna see. But all right, so this game is real easy. Well, yeah, it's real easy. They're cards, okay, and they have several different categories. Everything from family and friends to TV and film to songs to Black Twitter, and they're acronyms on the front of the cards, okay? So basically, I show you the acronym, and then I read off, well, I have the answer on the back of the card, but I have to give you a clue as to what that acronym is without saying any of the words that are in the answer. Child, talk about struggle. So, because I like to talk, and I haven't said the wrong thing. So, all right, so we're gonna play. We'll play just a couple cards and see how you feeling. All
Okay.
these cards from the culture. Everything's from the culture. So yeah. So let me throw on these spectacles because your girl can't see.
And they look great, girl. You just be doing it.
Thank you, girl. All right. So, okay. Okay, so I'll start off with this one. All right. This is a category TV and film. And y'all please don't come for my nails because they need to be done. All right, so this is from the category TV and film. And it's from the movie Coming to America. And it's the song that the guy sings when Eddie Murphy is getting married.
You're my queen to be, but what's the S?
Okay. So
she's your queen to be. She's your queen to be.
There you go. See, girl. See that? You got it. You got it.
I made my daughter do that when she was like 3. I put the
See, real easy. All right. So we're gonna do this one. All right, since we're speaking about hair a little bit early before I start recording, y'all. Okay. So this category is family and friends. All right. So this is what we typically say whenever, like if we're wearing a weave or a wig and it's like the real quote unquote good hair, so to speak. And when people ask us about our hair and we don't want to tell them that it's a wig or a weave, this is what we say that we have. This is what we say about our hair looking like it's a natural texture, like it's naturally ours. We say we have this.
I got Indian in my family. I do though, y'all. I got Indian in my family.
I do though. For real. Yeah. Yes. But okay. See, now you got this, girl. You got this. So we're gonna do one more. We'll do one more.
Okay. So far, I'm still black, y'all.
Yeah, she's still black, y'all. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. All right. Now, okay. Now, this is family and friends. Okay. And this is a saying we say to people.
I wish you would.
Girl, what? Yes. Hello.
I wish you would.
Hello. Exactly. Okay. Now you see that, girl? Dominated. You did it, girl.
I did it.
Now, those cards are always so much fun. I have so much fun playing them, but the only time I get to play them is like here with y'all usually. Because my husband, so the only time I get to play them is with y'all. But again, Lola, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so glad you were able to come on. And y'all, just so y'all know, originally I was planning on maybe like kind of cooking up something like with her or what have you, but everything just got so crazy for me. But that don't mean it ain't gonna happen at some point in the future. We'll get it together.
Come back and make something.
And you know what? Maybe I can even come to where you are, because you are just in Jersey. You're not even that far from me.
I am.
We'll figure that out though. We'll figure it out. But everyone, please make sure you go and you follow A Taste of Lola on Instagram. You will not be sorry. Make sure you go check her out. And also make sure you follow me, Sadie Says It All, on Instagram. Let me take these off because I can't even see. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram and make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Sadie Says It All, and subscribe there, because there is where you'll find some discount codes because you want to save a little bit of coin. And you will find the direct links to our guest here. And yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. And again, Lola, thank you so much to you.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed myself. This was fun.
Oh, yeah, we got to do it again, girl. We'll do it again. But everyone, I will see you all next time. Bye.